welcome to my impromptu live stream. I've been talking for 10 minutes and I just now realized that I had not hit go live. Oh Lord, is that embarrassing or what? Oh well, this is my own fault. Whatever happens, I'm fully responsible because I forgot to hit go live. I kept looking at, see, those of you who don't know what it looks like, on the left hand of my screen, I see the word live, tells me how many minutes I've been live and how many people are on the stream. And I looked over and there was no minutes on there. And I'm thinking, I wonder if StreamYard, I mean, it's not like I haven't had a live stream in the last 90 days, but has StreamYard changed things so dramatically that I don't even know that they removed that feature? They didn't remove the feature. I hadn't hit go live. Oh, well. I strive, people. I strive. So now I have to try and remember exactly what I was talking about. I see there's two, but I don't know who two are that are on here. That's all right. I can talk without knowing, you know. I just want to find. There we go. All right. So I do see that Naj was here at least briefly, and then I didn't go live. So probably left, and that's okay. This is my own error. However, let me tell you, I appreciate if anybody comes in, but I'm not going to let that stop me from chatting about what I came here to chat about. And hello to whoever else is here. I don't know who might be on here yet. So let me just say thank you and welcome. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you and for checking in. And if you are a returning friend, thank you so much for returning. That is important too. So I had shared in the beginning when I was not live that despite being absent for quite a while, other than some shorts, I have still grown. My channel has still grown. Oddly enough, and excuse me today, I just wanted to go live. This was not planned. I just really wanted to go live and say hello. Uh-oh, no, don't do that. I really just wanted to say hello. And so what I'd shared is that somehow, by the grace of God, my channel has still grown. In the last, usually 25 to 30 new subscribers a month. And I have gotten a base of people from my hometown now that are subscribed to me and, you know, watching certain things specific to when I do something in Eugene. But I really appreciate that, that I've got some Eugene friends. I really appreciate that I've got some Eugene friends. Here's my little sticker. So why have I been away, basically? All right, so I'll probably be able to shorten this up now that I've already said it once. So, you know, as you know, if you know my channel, if those who are there, the three people, there is 3 strong here, people. Thank you for coming by. So, if Alexander, how do I plug in this other light? I'm live now, but I couldn't wait. It is this light. Where did it go? Right here. There's no place there to plug it into. I'm sorry. The light that I usually use, and that's another thing. I'm sorry for the lighting. Okay. The lighting sucks because I couldn't figure out where to plug this in at, and my stagehand, Alexander, Steve Houghton, my son, usually sets this up for me. So, or yeah. So anyway, um, my my spinal situation has. I know you're probably all sick and tired of hearing about my spinal situation. My spinal situation, but that is part. My channel is really shifted towards living or not living life with disabilities. Is that all right? Okay.
I'm just checking it out.
So 5 people are in the house, whoever you are. Thank you for coming by. Hope that there might, I'm really hoping there's a new person in this little group because I love meeting people. 2 people are gone. Oh, well, that's all right. So let me get back to what this was about. Why have I been gone? Where did I go? I wish I'd been on a cruise through the Alaska area. I would love to go there someday on a cruise. I will have to go without Richard because he is terrified of the ocean. So, but oh Lord, we'll have to deal with that if that time ever gets here. My spinal situation has become worse. The fact that I'm sitting and I'm sitting upright is a good day. The fact that I have I didn't get to do any makeup or fix my hair. Well, that's just par for the course. Hi, Hannah Mae, for being in this physical situation. So so I got to open the door for my little doggy. Well, no, she doesn't really want out, I guess. So I used to have inflamed periods where I would have struggles, but now it's gone from just inflamed periods to flat out 70% of my time, 70% of the time, I am in bed. So you figure 7 days out of the week, that's a lot of time. And I would say that of the 30% that I'm up, I am up and down. I am able to sit up for short periods of time, and then I have to go back to bed. And the other little chunk, so I would say 10%, where, like today, I got on clothes, I got a shower. I don't know what I did to my hair, but it's normally not this bad. It's crazy though. Oh man, I should never have started this without feeling comfortable with that. And so, hello. We've got someone here. Awkward Quilter, Georgia. Hi, Lucretia, and all lurking. Can't stay long. It's supper time. We'll watch and read. Well, thank you so much. And feel free to like and subscribe. I love new people. And I always check out the channels in like kind. Okay, so I need to get my pen and write that down. Awkward Quilter, Georgia, GA. That's the best way for me. I've always done it this way. Is I write down channels. It's the easiest way. So I'm probably up, able to shower, dress, put on makeup, kind of fix. I don't really have to do lots of fixing hair, but be a little more presentable, but that's just the way it is today. 10% of the time. A couple days out of the week, man, if you figure 10% of 7 is 0.7, it's like 1 day, maybe 2 days out of the week, I could get to the point where I could get dressed and get myself around, do makeup if I wanted to do makeup that day. So most of the time it's not this good. The reason being that I can't sit, and my chair is a decent chair. It's not like it's a horrible chair, is because when I sit, I compress my spine. And the compression in my spine causes pain that's it ranges pretty consistently at a 4. I'm at a 4 right now. I can live with a 4. It's not killing me. I'm able to sit upright. I'm able to move around a little bit, but I am careful how I move around. But much of the time, I'm between a 5 and a 7. And then I move from set, then a chunk of the time I'm an 8 to a 10. And there's times when I'm straight 10. Every single time I get up and I stand, I get up and I sit, I get up and I walk to the bathroom, I get up and I walk to the kitchen. I'm a straight out 10. And so I can't, that's not a way to function. And the reason this kind of came up for me today is a friend of mine on Facebook, and she knows people on YouTube, Mary Jones. And Fairy Dust, hello to you. I'm so happy you're here. We were talking about why I've been MIA. And as you might have guessed, it would be my spinal condition. And it has really flared up. And it's not like a flare up that's going to flare up and go away. It's a flare up that's here to stay. And it has created a functional, what do we call it? When I was a realtor, it's called, and something doesn't work right anymore, it's functionally obsolete. So my ability to function is functionally obsolete. I am really only able to be out of bed for the whole day, 2 to 3 days out of the week. The rest of the time I am in bed, flat on my back, or I am in bed and I come and I sit in the living room with Richard for a short period of time, eat dinner or something, or watch, 15 to 30 minutes of TV with, and then the pain goes up to between a 7 and a 10. When it's at a 7, I have to go to bed because it will go to a 10, and I have no choices. I can't, there isn't enough medication on the face of the earth to help this. Hello, quiet listener. Thank you, Vicki, for coming. And so, again, feel free to share this out. I did this on the very spur of the moment. As a matter of fact, I was talking for 10 minutes before I realized that I hadn't actually started the stream. I pushed a button and I just wasn't paying attention. Fairy dust. Yes, physical and medical conditions can affect a person. Thank you so much, Bernae. I appreciate that. And I understand that you understand. And Mary Jones is the reason. See that cough? Oh, man. This is what I mean. Moment like that, just a moment like that, and it changes. So, I spend most of my time in bed. A little bit of time sitting up, and a fraction of my life functional. Yesterday was the first day in 2 weeks that I've been out of the house, or maybe 3 weeks. And Richard and I went, that hits, there's that nerve that is just killing my right leg, my right buttock, hip, leg. And so, and the more I talk, the more I'm going to have to cough. Oh. Solid 6. And so it's shrinking my life. It's shrinking my world. And Bernae, as a matter of fact, looking at you being on here. So the idea of coming to the Oregon meetup, I can't even think about that once again. And this is, I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing what I can do. And it's limited, and I don't like it because I still have the same energy level inside of me. I have to lay there in bed with that same energy. And I still, I have to figure out how do I put that into get something productive out of it. And that can be a challenge because that means I got to get up and do something, or look back at old video and try to figure out how to use that and repurpose it and do a short, or because I am not able, I don't like the word I am not able to do editing from my phone. I just can't. I really can't. I've tried it and I'm unable to. I really use my laptop which I'm sitting at right now, to do anything of major importance. I understand, Lucretia, I'm going through so many different health issues, and the degenerative arthritis hurts me. Someone or multiple. Oh, yeah, no, degenerative arthritis is a definite. Yes, I kind of understood, honey. Um, is a pain. It's a very real pain, and it creates small worlds for those of us who are really battling nerve conditions. And I can't get my surgery. I've gotten within 75 pounds. I have 75 more pounds to lose in order to get that surgery because, as you know, I have to be a certain BMI. And there's days where I have a salad, a good salad. My son makes me a good salad, and try to make sure there's protein in that. And oh gosh, and a smoothie, simply fruit, nothing more than fruit, 100% fruit juice as the liquid and water sometimes. So that's a challenge. And there's a desperation inside of me. I don't know how to say it more meaningfully. There's a desperation inside of me to be doing things. Just to be doing things, something, anything. So yesterday, for instance, like I said, first time out in 2 to 3 weeks, and Richard and I went to the pharmacy, picked up medication, and there is a grandnephew. It's Aiden. I just want to stop by real fast. You can do anything as long as you believe in yourself. You came so far. Also saw your other vids of you crying. Never give up on life. Keep on pushing forward. Aiden, thank you so much, honey. I appreciate your support. He's a very sweet grandnephew. He lives east of me a few hours. Very bright boy. That is his YouTube channel. I believe he does gaming. Well, I know he does gaming. And I think he's 20 or 21 now. So thank you, Aiden. And yeah, so here's what I did. I'm going to move myself around. I went and I got a membership at the YMCA about 5 weeks ago. I've been able to be there twice. That's how bad this has been. Well, thank you. I have at this point about 25 pounds, somewhere around there. I'm at a plateau because truthfully, it's calories in, calories out. I think common sense, and it's what kind of calories, blah, blah, blah. We all understand carbohydrates, although we need some, but no, we don't need 4 breads in a day. And as much protein as I can get. But when you're literally laying in bed 4 days, easily 4 days out of the week, where there's really very little sitting up, even sitting up, it's hard to get the calories out, And so, in those days, I just, yes, ma'am, do what you have to do. I understand that. So I got the membership. I've swam. That was my real goal. It's to be able to swim. And they have a warm water. They have 2 pools. They have a lap pool, and they have warm water exercise pool. And that was my main goal. That's on the first floor. Second floor, and I'm going to do a full on a day when I get to walk. And I'll tell you something else I'm trying to get into my life. It's going to take some pushing, but it is definitely going to be a plus for me. I will do a whole tour of the building for you. Now, I think you saw a short on the first, or a video on the first tour. I almost died. I thought I was going to die that day from pain. It was horrifying. By the time I was in my car and headed home, I told Richard, just shut off the camera. I can't do this. This is too much pain. but that was 2,000 steps because on my phone, I have a counter. I'd want to get a watch that has, has that ability to track everything. I just haven't had the dollars to do that. And that will come eventually. They're not, I can get a $25 watch, but I'm putting that into other things that are prioritized. It will happen. But since I know I can track my steps with this, I am using that. So, got the membership, loved the pool. I've always loved, I'm a water person by nature. I absolutely am at home in the water and love it. And it felt great. Used the sauna and the whirlpool or the hot tub. And that was really nice. It was really nice. Unfortunately, so some of the other things that I wanted to participate in that they offer there are so early in the day. They're like between 6:30 and 9 a.m. There's almost nothing going on after 10 as far as groups. I had wanted to take a class that is about chair yoga. It is so early in the morning and I'm unable to be available before noon. It almost doesn't matter what time I get up. I wake up between 6 and 7 every day. I usually get up, take my medicine, and go back to bed for an hour to allow my medicine to kind of work its way in me. And the one that's important is the muscle relaxer because that helps somewhat. So I get back in bed and I look at my phone and check things out. And I kind of have an idea at that point how my day is going to go. If it's going to be a day I can be up, sitting, if I can be up, getting myself around and doing something productive, or if it's a day in bed. I can almost tell right from the get-go. But I always, I check. I will get up and check a few times. And so I got that. Richard has his there because he's old now. He gets his for free with silver sneakers. No, he's not old. And I don't consider Richard old at all. If not for a few things, Richard would be working his butt off. He would be very active. And to say he's not active is insane because he walks 2 to 5 miles a day, every day. He takes the dogs for a walk several times a day. I don't know if you've seen, I think we have had her in a video, our new pup, Hannah May Lake is her name. She is another beagle and she is a rescue. And she is so precious. But she is Richard's dog. She idolizes him. She came from an elderly man. She's 5 years old. She came from an elderly man that had to go into a nursing home. And so she never been around kids. And so she really loves Richard. She took to Richard. Well, she loves both of us, but she's on Richard like flies on you know what. And when he's out of her sight, she's not a happy dog. And very little makes her happy. Sadly, though, the owner had her vocal cords cut and she can't bark. And she makes this cutest. I know, I feel that it's inhumane. I don't think they should be able to do that just because of barking. Get a dog that is not a barker. Beagles are a hound. Beagles bark a little bit. Because I don't know if you're someone who's been on my channel before and you remember Patty Cake, our 21-year-old beagle, she bayed like crazy when we would come home if she wasn't with us. She was so excited. She ran around the house like, even though she was 21 years old, she would go just run like crazy and was baying. And it was just, I love the sound. And poor little Hannah May, she cannot bay, but she makes this little sound that is still so cute. We just love her very much. So I have, back to what's going on, I have that. So I'm willing to do whatever is put in front of me. So upstairs, there is workout equipment of all kinds. There are bikes and there are recumbent, which I can do recumbent on my own. I know very well how to do that. And these recumbent bikes are like the one I used in physical therapy. And so that works out well for me. However, so many classes are just not available in the morning, and I really can't. If God said, Lucretia, you need to be at my doorstep at 7, 8, 9 a.m. Well, maybe 9 for God, but if he said 7, it would be like, I'm going to have to go sleep in my RV there because I can't be someplace at 7 a.m. I'd have to be up 3 hours early to take my medicine and kind of let the pain subside. And, I know God knows these things, but still, I'm just saying. So I'm looking forward to having that opportunity just to get on a schedule. If I could get on a schedule where I can do those things, I will be so happy. And it's only because of my income level, it's costing me $15 a month, $15 a month. I throw away $15 a month. Really, I do. And so I can afford $15 a month. So I'm very excited about that. And then what else was there? One of the other things is I'm trying to get what's called an upright walker. It's, I think everybody knows what a regular rollator walker is. Many of us have had them, or you've seen them, or your grandma has had one, whatever. And it, because of the complication of needing a new left shoulder, does not work well for me. It puts so much pressure on my shoulder that my left arm aches. And so guess what? It doesn't help me want to do. Walk anywhere. And anything outside of my house, I have to use a walker. I'm very well, I'm uninterested in another fall. I've had enough falls because of my ego to know that Lucretia needs a walker. So these upright walkers are really cool. And my insurance will pay for it. But guess what? I cannot find a single place to get one that will order it because they make so little on these. And it's really been explained to me. So I know what the situation is. Well, luckily, due to my son-in-law, there's going to be a new hot tub in our backyard. Just literally, just found out right here. We may just kick him out and put the hot tub in the bedroom. So we're getting a hot tub. I cannot tell you. Well, you guys all probably know how wonderful a hot tub would be. Yeah, I'm excited now. Being able to just physically relax in a hot tub is an amazing opportunity. So I'm looking forward to finding 2 days a week where I'm well enough able to and if I can get this upright walker eventually, there's a secondary way I'm applying for one because I've done with insurance trying to get it. And it's not like it's millions of dollars. It's like $300, about $300. So I'm done with trying to get it in that manner. I'm getting it in another way, and it'll be fine. But it's going to allow me that opportunity because of walking, because at the YMCA, there is an indoor track, friends, an indoor track, and 17 rolls around that indoor track is a mile. Well, I won't be doing that anytime soon. Excuse me, sir, Richard, you want to come and say hello? Just so you all know, Richard's alive too. He just came back from physical therapy. Are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive, barely.
There's the camera.
Can't see with the light now.
I know, it's right next to the light. Just look at the light. Look into the light. Did you work hard?
Yeah, worked hard getting a taxi to come home. They are half hour at least behind in everything.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's too bad.
And then he tells me, Make sure you're there because we're behind. We don't have time to wait for people.
Oh, like you've ever, okay. Fairy Dust Renee says hello.
Hi. Hello to everybody.
I was telling him about the YMCA.
I heard you.
Yep. And so and it's just it's like almost every room, ceiling to floor windows, massive windows. It makes wanting to work out really exciting. Beautiful views. On one side of the building, gorgeous views of our South Hills, and I'm excited to be able to get to do that. So those are, for me, that's a big deal. Being able to get in the pool and swim some, do exercise walking is what I do. And and being able to exercise walk back and forth, do exercises. I love it, and it helps tremendously. So that's I'm excited, and I just want you guys to know why I am not around. I hope that you still watch my videos. I don't know how my channel is growing right now. I just don't. I'm near 2,000. I'm have about 2,500. Let me see where we're at today. Right at the moment, I have 1,726 friends, and my understanding of math, 2,000 minus 1,726 equals 274, less than 300 new friends to go. And I will hit 2,000. And I think I can do that by Christmas. And I'm generally gaining 20 to 35 new friends a month. And so, and that's with how I've been able to do things in the last several months. And so I'm shocked. I have no idea why or how. Part of that is I'm getting new friends from the area I live in. I'm excited about that. And so I just wanted to say I miss you guys. I miss doing consistent weekly live streams. I count you as my friends. I have learned from so many different people. I've learned so much more than I can even say. And I count it as a gain to my life to have you in it in any way possible. So, does anybody have any questions? I'm just going to put that out there. I'm just going to say, if you have questions for me, please feel free to ask. I don't mind that at all. So our Beagle, she rode with us, and it was the first time in the car since we've had her about a month. First time in the car, and Richard had his window down. He was on the passenger seat, and he was buckling up his seatbelt, and he let go of her to buckle. And his window was down. She jumped right out of our window. It was in the driveway. I had started rolling down, and I slammed on the brakes. I was terrified. She got under the back wheel, but she was fine. She is a jumper by nature. She loves to jump and run, but she wasn't. I think what our fear was is she was thinking the last time she was in a car. She's been in a car twice that I know of, going from Coos Bay, Oregon, to up here west of us in the hill. It's a place called Low Pass is where we got her, and so she was in a car from Coos Bay, Oregon on the coast to Low Pass, Oregon, when she went to live at the rescue, and then from there to us. And she'd been with this older man the rest of the time. And so here she is, poor little Hannah, and that was her name, and we didn't change it. Probably scared that we were taking her somewhere to give her away. And so we're going to have to gently work her into vehicles, because if the day comes and we're able to travel again, she, of course, will be with us. And the German Shepherd loves her. They are pals. I put out some videos of them. They are so cute together. It's crazy. Let's see what Bernie has to say. I'm praying for recovery for you both. Blessing to you and yours, one day at a time. When I go to Darian's in the morning, we'll have a prayer request. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that, Bernie. We definitely could use prayer because I don't want to be absent from my life. I refuse to be absent from my life. I am kicking and screaming. Please know I'm kicking and screaming, and I am trying so hard to be able to fulfill my life in the way that I don't believe God needs me to fulfill it laying in bed. Just don't. I do not. I know He doesn't. That's not what He wants for me, and I will not accept anything less. Now, on the days I have to be in bed, of course, I have to accept that because fighting a level 10 pain of nerve pain, opiates don't fix nerve pain. I have very strong medicine because my doctors have, my MRIs are very real. I mean, the problems are very, very, very real to them. And so they have no problems. And I just never take them, but I have them available. So I've tried taking them for pain when it's like this, well, today it's not bad. I mean, I'm a 4 right now. And so that's good. But anyway, I do appreciate all of you. I pray for everybody who I've made contact with over these last 4 years. I need to do a video about the channel. We haven't done anything, an anniversary video. I just haven't. And so I'm going to go because I need to go. And I am grateful you're here, that you stopped in, that it sounds like you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I pray that you're doing well. And try to do, I will be praying for everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, find your passion, know your passion the best that you can. I've had passion in my life, but unfortunately at this point, so just find your passion before opportunities run out and you may not be able to fulfill them. That's the best advice I can ever give anybody the rest of my life. So thank you so much. You have a great day. Beautiful, beautiful evening. Bye-bye. I love you guys.